The LRT3 Shah Alam Line recently launched commercial passenger operations, introducing a major transit alternative to the private vehicle-reliant Shah Alam and Klang corridors. Following its opening, the line is projected to face an initial operational deficit of 30 million Malaysian ringgits to 50 million Malaysian ringgits per year. This expected shortfall stems from low initial ridership numbers, which are anticipated to scale up gradually as more commuters transition away from personal vehicles.
Network-wide financial health. Net losses and total accumulated debt.
2024 corporate deficit. Prasarana's total accumulated corporate losses reached 55.32 billion Malaysian ringgits by the end of 2024. Debt growth trend. The accumulated loss expanded significantly from 46.88 billion Malaysian ringgits in 2020. Government support. These massive accumulated losses are heavily backed by government guarantees. For parent group loss. Prasarana parent group suffered a 1.54 billion Malaysian ringgits net financial loss due to rising debt servicing costs. 2023 parent group loss. The group hit ARM 412.48 million net financial loss during the early stages of ridership recovery.
Rapid rail network performance.
Net operational deficit. The rail network alone incurred a 603 million Malaysian ringgits net operational deficit. Total operating costs. Operating expenses reached 1.324 billion Malaysian ringgits. Total revenue generated earned 721.5 million Malaysian ringgits in total top-line revenue. Fare versus non-fare breakdown. Fares brought in 694.8 million Malaysian ringgits, or 695.2 million Malaysian ringgits, depending on the metric, while ads and retail brought in 26.7 million Malaysian ringgits. Emergency funding. Secured a 700 million Malaysian ringgits direct capital injection from parent group Prasarana to plug the operational gap.
Parent group historical revenues and costs FY 2023-2024.
Top-line growth. Revenue rose steadily from 649.4 million Malaysian ringgits in 2023 to RM 839.56 million in 2024. Operating expenses. Total parent group expenses reached 1.06 billion Malaysian ringgits in 2023 and jumped to 2.38 billion Malaysian ringgits in 2024.
Line by line annual losses and drivers.
MRT Kajang and Putrajaya lines. 300 million Malaysian ringgits to 400 million Malaysian ringgits loss per year, driven by multi-million ringgits underground boring tunnel upkeep and deep station air cooling. Initial construction costs, capital expenditure. Building underground in the Klang Valley costs 5 to 7 times more than building elevated tracks due to heavy tunneling requirements. Elevated tracks cost approximately RM 140 million to RM 190 million per kilometer. Underground tunnels cost approximately RM 970 million per kilometer. Subsequent maintenance and operating costs. Operational expenditure. Operating and maintaining underground rail tunnels costs 2 to 3 times more per kilometer than elevated tracks. LRT Anpang and Sri pedaling lines. 80 million Malaysian ringgits to 110 million Malaysian ringgits loss per year, driven by emergency structural track stabilization works and upgrading decades-old signaling systems. LRT Kelana Jaya Line, 50 million Malaysian ringgits to 70 million Malaysian ringgits loss per year. Closest line to breaking even due to maximum passenger density, but dragged down by a 1 billion Malaysian ringgits capital outlay for midlife fleet overhauls. KL Monorail Line, 40 million Malaysian ringgits to 50 million Malaysian ringgits loss per year. Restricted by small 2-car and 4-car train capacities that limit fare revenue despite high demand in the congested downtown core. BRT Sunway Line, 20 million Malaysian ringgits to 30 million Malaysian ringgits loss per year. High legacy cost from its 634 million Malaysian ringgits elevated busway and expensive battery replacement cycles for its electric bus fleet.
Structural financial challenges.
Fare freeze. Ticket prices across the transit grid have remained unchanged since 2015, forcing the network to absorb inflation. My50 subsidy drain. The My50 Unlimited Travel Pass accounts for over 33% of ridership revenue, but requires a government cash subsidy of 100 Malaysian ringgits per user monthly to cover the true fare cost. The heavily discounted pass accounted for 234 million Malaysian ringgits of the 2025 rail revenue. Preventative maintenance surge. Engineering spending doubled from Rm 89 million in 2023 to Rm 177 million in 2024 to replace faulty train components and curb system failures.
Station Pertukaran ke LRT Laluan Sunway. Next station, USJ7, interchange station to BRT Sunway Line.